Hey guys, sorry my hair is like a mess. I just got back from Walmart with my husband and we had a long day today. Long, crazy day. But I have another Epoxy Creations video for you guys. Tons and tons of clips. I have been working so hard this past week and last week. I got so much stuff done, so many orders filled. I have new orders that I have to get started on tomorrow. And yeah, and like every video, if you're interested in browsing in what I already have or purchasing anything, the link to my Poshmark is in the description box down below. Or if you would like to put in a custom order or you don't see anything that you want to purchase on my page, like it's not the right color, it's not the right style for you, or if what you see and like is sold out, reach out to me. Reach out to me through email or Instagram. They're both in the description box down below. Send me an email, message me on Instagram, and we'll talk details, prices, all that good stuff. And even if it's not epoxy, if you want shirts done, sweatshirt, I can do that too. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am always down for custom orders. I love custom orders. So yeah, my schedule is usually always open, and if it's not, I can get to you within a week. So it's not like a super long wait when you do custom order. So yeah, but with that being said, I filled a lot of orders this week, so here are the clips. So I put the pickle earrings and the necklace all together. So here are the earrings. They're just simple dangle earrings. And I also painted a top coat on these to make them more shiny. And then here's the necklace, and I just put this black cord chain on it. So here is the ring box thing. I think it looks cute with the little black bottom. Then here we have the Minnie Mouse. So I'm gonna glue this on here, then glue a magnet on the back. I might write something across, like dream or something, like something cute and Disney-like. Then here is, look how cute this turned out. This is the reindeer, or not the reindeer, the deer head. Then here is the letter M. Then we've got the Jeep. That turned out really cute too. This is still a little bit bendy, so this has to dry before I can put this together. But how cute is that? I love this mold. Here's the bee, which he turned out so cute. So I am gonna paint little stripes on him. I'm gonna paint the wings and make him look real cute, and I'll put him on something. I have a jar that I could probably put him on. And then here are the beads. They turned out really pretty too. I glued the bow onto the head with E6000, and I glued a magnet onto the M, also with E6000. So this is gonna be a magnet, and this is gonna be a magnet as well. So I put a sealing coat on this one, and then I'm gonna take some Mod Podge once this is dry and put on the hearts. And then, as best as I could, I got all of the glitter off. Now, this is not going to be scratched up like that once the new layer of epoxy is on, but I'm going to wait to put this on when I finish putting the hearts on the other one, just so that I do both cups at once. So here is the mini rocket ship tumbler. I have the rocket ship on here, and all of that outline that you see in like that shiny multicolored color, that's all glow in the dark. So that's all gonna glow when it's dark. Then I offset Colton, so his name, the outside of his name is gonna glow too. All those stars are gonna glow. The outside of the rocket ship, the outside of the flame. It looks so cool in the dark. This is what it looks like in the dark. How stinking cute is that? That is so cool. I have the glitter hearts on this tumbler placed on with Mod Podge. So now I just have to wait for that to dry before adding epoxy. And then after this dries, I'm actually going to add another layer of sealant just to make sure they're good and stuck before putting the epoxy coat on. And I did skip on the chunky white glitter because these were hard enough to get on. So the chunky glitter is thinner and it would have been even harder to get on. So I skipped that part. We have the final layer of epoxy put on the rocket ship cup, but I am gonna come down here right before bed and just pop on one more coat because I always seal it with 2 final coats. So the second final coat will be tonight, and then this will be good and done tomorrow. Then I popped on the coat after sanding. As you can see, there's no like scuff marks on it anymore once the epoxy is on. Ooh, the noise. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty nicely considering it fell. So yeah, tomorrow the SVGs go on this one. So I just didn't get the desired effect that I wanted with the whole Mod Podging the hearts on. So I went a different route and I just, I epoxied the whole thing. Then I threw some hearts on with various different colors and sizes. And then I threw some of this mix on. I threw some pink chunky glitter on, as you can see in some of these spots. And in different lighting, they throw different colors, as you can see. So yeah, and I did the bottom. So I think this turned out a lot better than it would have with just those random hearts placed. This looks a lot better. So I put another layer of epoxy on this cup. It's gonna need like 3 or 4 to smooth out completely. And then there is a spot up here somewhere. There is one of these glitters that's like on an angle right here. It's like sticking up completely. So once this dries in like 4 hours, I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna sand that spot down. Just so it's more flush with the cup, because that spot, no matter how many times I cover over that, it's gonna leave a bump if I don't sand it down. So I'm gonna sand down that little spot, and then the rest should smooth out once like a few layers are put on this. And then hopefully by tomorrow, there will be enough layers that I can put the SVGs on. And I have it all planned out on my design space. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this one turns out. It snowed this morning. Okay. So the rocket ship tumbler is complete. I didn't push the lid in all the way. There we go. I think it turned out really cute. I hope he loves it. I put together this Jeep keychain. Look how cute that looks. I added this little tassel that matches the Jeep color. And then because this is a badass Jeep, I added a skull and crossbones little charm on it. And I think it looks super cute. Then the M magnet is all finished. I think it looks really cute as well. And this is all fully cured too. So all of these are going to go up on my Poshmark today. So this tumbler is going to be a Hello Kitty tumbler. So I spray painted it pink. It needs one more coat because it is a little patchy. So I'm going to do one more coat on this, and then I'm going to be doing white stripes on this. So it's going to be pink and white stripes with a Hello Kitty on it. All right, I have the second coat sprayed on. Just gonna let that dry, and then we'll do the white stripes. So this is all finished. What do you call it? Minnie Mouse. I have the magnet put on. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to Cricut Dream on this and then top coat it, and it's gonna look really cute, I think. So I started this M keychain. This is for the person that ordered that misery tumbler a while ago. He didn't actually purchase it until today. So I have till Monday to ship it out. So I wanted to make this as as one of the free gifts, because the keychain that I made is kind of cheap. So I wanted to kind of make this to match exactly with the bookmark and the cup. So I did a bloody M, and then in about a couple hours, I'm going to come down and pour the final layer over this to make it like, so that the blood is on the inside. But I just want it to harden just a little bit, just to, so when I pour the top, the blood splatter doesn't like go all over the place, kind of thing. All right, then I made these letters for Richard, Deb, Jess, and Colton. So this is to match, Richard likes the color orange, so I did orange with some red alcohol ink in there, and I swirled it. Then for Jess, this matches her purple and white cup, so I did a swirl with purple and white. For Colton, his favorite color right now is blue, so I did blue and white swirl. And then for Deb, she's getting a Hello Kitty pink cup, so I did a pink D for her. And then once those harden, I'm going to Cricut their names down each one of these and turn them into magnets. Then with the leftover resin, I poured some in the O, in the T, in the U, in the Z, a little bit fell in the Y. I think I poured some in the X, but I'm not sure. And then I filled the L up. And then I made this with the leftover resin that I had, and this is a Harry Potter sorting hat. So I mica powder painted the face and the lightning bolt gold, and then I poured this in, and if you can see, there's Harry Potter mixture glitter in here. So there's Deathly Hallows symbols, there are golden snitches, and there are lightning bolts. So that's gonna turn out really cute, I think, when it's demolded. And then with the leftover resin, I poured some in the F, the G, and the A letters. And then on this tumbler, I sanded down the little spot that was sticking up. There was one down here too that I sanded down as well. And then I'm gonna put another layer of resin. I think I'm gonna put 2 more layers on this just to make sure that it's nice and smooth for the SVGs. So here I have the vinyls on the swirl cup, the purple swirl cup, and it says Jess in purple with white, what is that called? I forget what it's called. When you do like an outline of a word or something, I totally forget, with the offset, with a white offset, and then a black dragonfly. Then I have the Hello Kitty cup that I spray painted with white for the stripes, so I'm about to take the tape off, and that's how it looks. So cute. So I'm gonna give this a couple hours to fully dry, and then I will put the first layer of resin on, and then tomorrow the SVGs will go on. I put the final layer of epoxy on the purple swirl cup, and I'm gonna come down before bed and put on the final layer, because like I mentioned in a whole bunch of clips, I always put 2 final layers. Then I put another layer of epoxy on this cup, and I'm again gonna put another layer. I'm gonna keep putting layers until it's smooth enough to put SVGs on. So I might not be able to put SVGs on tomorrow if I still need to be putting layers on, but I will be checking this periodically in 4 hours just to feel it, to feel how smooth it is, and if it needs another layer, I will put another layer until it's time for bed. And then same goes for tomorrow if it still needs layers. I painted the mold of this keychain with red mica powder. I put the second final coat on the purple swirl cup. So this one will be done tomorrow, but then tomorrow I have to put acrylic ice in the lid because she wants an ice lid topper. So I'm going to do that for this one tomorrow. Then I put the next layer on this heart cup. So will it be smooth tomorrow? Who knows? We'll see in the morning. There's still spots that are really like pokey. I will file them down and then do another coat, but hopefully tomorrow it'll be smooth enough for SVGs. If not, I will have another day of applying more layers of epoxy. So I finished the M. I poured the final layer in there. There are like 2 bubbles though that I need to pop in just a second, like right there. But yeah, and then with the leftover resin, I poured this keychain, and I didn't have enough resin, so I had to make more. So with the and this was the s'mores thing that you guys saw with the red. I decided to go with silver base with silver glitters, and then with the leftover resin I had from that, I poured a K. So there were a few spots that were just a little bit pokey that I sanded down, and then I wiped it down with an alcohol wipe just to get rid of all the dust. So I'm gonna put on another layer of epoxy. I think that's the last layer that I need, but we'll see. Then I'm gonna put on a layer on this tumbler as well. So I put on another layer of epoxy on this. It may need one more, may not. I'm gonna check it in 4 hours just to make sure, to see if it's smooth. And the Hello Kitty tumbler has its first layer of epoxy on, and tomorrow I can put on the SVGs. So I have demolded all of these. Let's go with the letters. Here's the D that I made for Deb. So all of these tonight, I'm gonna put magnets on the back, and then tomorrow I'm going to write Debbie on this one to match her tumbler. Here's the R for Richard. I'm gonna put Richard on this one, or maybe just Rich, we'll see. Then we have the C for Colton. I'm gonna put Colton like right here. And then we have the J for Jess, and I'm gonna put Jess right here. Oop. Then I demolded this L. This was full. This is one of my like dump pour ones, super cute. Here is the K I made from the leftover of this. And then here is the outdoors and s'mores. This one just needs to dry. All of these need to cure a little longer because look, they're bendy. But I think that turned out really cute. Then we've got the M. This needs to cure just a little bit longer before I can turn this into a keychain. And I might write his name, or I might do like M is for misery because that matches the cup, or M is for M-U-R-D-E-R. I don't want to say that word on my channel. I don't want to get demonetized for that. But what do you guys think? I think it's really cute. And then here is the sorting hat, the Harry Potter sorting hat. I think that turned out really nice as well. Like look at the glitters in that. This is the lid to the purple swirl cup. She wanted just a plain ice lid topper, so that's what I did. And I glued it on here with my hot glue gun. And tonight I'm going to add the resin to make it permanently sealed. And then here is the lid topper for the Hello Kitty cup. She wanted the pink and gold crushed ice, so that's what I did, and that's a little bit smaller, but it's really cute. And then I put a Hello Kitty little, I gotta pull that off, got a little hot glue on her ear. I used a Hello Kitty little toy thing for the middle. I think it looks really cute. And same thing with this. Tonight I'm going to use resin and permanently seal it to the lid. So I have the magnets all glued on. Just gotta wait for them to dry. And then either later tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna Cricut the names on them. So I put one last coat on the heart cup. That should be good. SVGs go on tomorrow, as well as SVGs on the Hello Kitty cup. Then for the free gift for that heart cup, I am turning this into a bookmark, and I am putting Proud Nana, or just Nana, maybe just Nana on this to go with the theme of the cup. And I also did, you know, white with the heart glitters, and then the heart glitters in clear, and ombre them together to match the tumbler. Then I did a second one that I'm going to be making into a set just to sell. So I did that. Then I did an R out of them as well. And then the mermaid tail. So I am doing the 3-piece bookmark and keychain set like I did with those other sets that I did. I have the SVGs, which it says Nana's World, and then the names of all her grandchildren in different color hearts. I love how this one turned out. So this has the final coat put on it already, but it needs a second coat. I always put 2 coats on my tumblers, final coats. So it needs a second one later tonight. And then I put the SVGs and first top coat on the Hello Kitty cup too. I love how that one turned out. It says Debbie on the back. We've got Hello Kitty bows all over it, and then Hello Kitty with cute flowers on the front. So here is that M keychain with the blood in it, and I talked to him and he said he wanted is for, yeah, on it. And then I added this. This actually is a charm that came with a whole bunch of tools, like tool set charms, and there was an axe in there. Well, I decided to make it match, and I used some red gel nail polish, and I put some blood on the blade, which I thought's really cool. And yeah, I just thought it tied it all together. What do you guys think? And here's the keychain that I originally had, which I'm going to send this one as well. But I just thought that this was a nicer free gift than just this little cheap thing that I got from Amazon. And then I just stuck a charm and a key ring on it. So I thought this was a little more thoughtful and matchy. They all match. Everything matches in this entire order, including the free gifts. So I thought that was really neat. But yeah, everything's packed up and ready to ship out tomorrow. And then here are the 4 magnets, the letter magnets for Deb's order. So I have her D with Debbie on it. Then I have Colton, his C with Colton on it. Then Richard, his R with Richard on it. And then Jess's J with Jess on it. So this is the last tumbler in Deb's cup order. So it was one last mini tumbler, and this one's for her. And she wanted a pink glitter. So, and she said iridescence. So I had an idea. So I wanted to do, now I didn't show the spray paint of this because I didn't even need to spray paint it. I just sanded it to rough it up. Now these have metal exteriors. The black ones had plastic exteriors, but metal inside. This has metal outside and metal inside. So this one didn't rough up like as badly as plastic did. This one was just like the regular tumblers that I do. So that worked out perfectly. Roughed it up, put it on the turner, put some epoxy on it. Now I used a fine pink glitter, and then up here I used a white, and because it had a pink base, it shows a very like pink through it, which I think is beautiful. So I used a white fine glitter at the top. Then in the middle, to ombre it together, I used the same color white, but it was chunky iridescent glitter, but same color as the fine white, just thicker and with big flakes in it. So I used that one up here, right here, and then down here, the same color pink, same as the white, just with chunkier pieces and iridescent flakes. So I use that to ombre this. So on the outside, it's got fine glitter, and then on the middle, it's got the chunky glitter, which I think just, it meshes. Can I talk? It meshes so perfectly. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to epoxy over this and see what it looks like, all smoothed out. So I'm going to be doing 2 layers of epoxy on this to make it all flush and smooth, especially since we have some chunky here. I may need to sand it a little bit. We'll see though. And then hopefully tomorrow, hopefully I can get those 2 layers on tonight. And then hopefully tomorrow I can put the SVGs on. And then by Wednesday, it should be finished. The purple swirl cup is all finished and I am obsessed. I, this morning, put the UV resin on the ice on the lid topper. So that's good and secure now. And then here we have Jess with a white overlay, I think it's called. Offset, with a white offset with purple. And then the cute little dragonfly. And that's on the back. She wanted it small enough that the swirl just like stole the show kind of thing. So I think it turned out really cute. And the lid topper for the Hello Kitty tumbler is complete too. I just put the UV resin on that as well. I just demolded the bookmarks. They're still bendy yet, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow to Cricut. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might do Proud Nana or just Nana or like #1 Nana. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that one. But I think it came out really, really cute and it matches the tumbler. Then this is the one for the set that I'm putting up on my Poshmark. So here is the exact same bookmark, but then with a matching R and then a matching mermaid tail, which this one, like I've done with all of them, I'm going to be putting a shiny top coat on this so that it's not matte looking, that it's all shiny, just like this side. So the Hearts Grandma Nana tumbler has its final coat on it, and this will be finished tomorrow. Same with the Hello Kitty, has its final coat, and this will also be finished tomorrow. Why is there a hair? Oh goodness. I gotta stop that for a minute and get that off before that dries on there. And then this tumbler has its first coat. I will check back down later tonight before bed and see if this needs another coat. If not, then yeah, then I don't need to put on another coat. If it does, then I will put on another coat. Either way, it's getting cricketed tomorrow. Crisis averted. I got the hair off. So now it's perfect again. I forgot to put the second coat of epoxy on last night, so I'm doing it early this morning, and it should be like dry in like 4 hours to be able to put the vinyls and stuff on. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to get started on this a little later today than expected. And here is the finished heart cup. I think it's gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. And then I added a pink glittery straw to match. Gorgeous. I love it. I cut out the hearts for this cup. This is a mini heart tumbler. So she wanted iridescence. So I did this like iridescent holographic chameleon color shifting, whatever you call it, color shifting pink on here. So it shifts from like pinks to oranges to reds. And then I put a hot pink matte color in the middle. Then down here, I chose a little bit of a deeper pink that's shiny and a little bit of color shifting. And then I used a matte, very light pink heart for the middle. So the hot pink matches the hot pink down here, and the light pink matches the light pink up here. So I think it really came together and looks super, super cute. So I finished the bookmark for the Nana heart cup order for the free gift, and it says Proud Nana, and I added a white tassel, looking super cute. Then I finished this Minnie Mouse thing that says Dream. I put Dream on it in pink to match the bow. I think it pops. I think it looks really cute. And this is a magnet. This will be up on my Poshmark for sale. And this last set matches this, but I think it's so super cute. So here is the bookmark. And this one I added a pink little tassel at the top to match the pink hearts. Then here is the mermaid tail. I painted it shiny, and I added, because I don't have any more shells, I added a little pink or a little silver heart to it as the charm. And then here is the R letter. And then I added a big heart charm and a white pom-pom. I think it looks so cute. This will be up on my Poshmark for sale as well. And here's how the Hello Kitty tumbler turned out. Super cute. Hello Kitty with flowers on the front, some bows, Debbie on the back, and then the cute matching lid topper with the crushed ice. I've got pink and gold and cute Miss Hello Kitty on top, and then I put a striped white and pink straw that matches pretty much exactly to the stripes on the cup, and I thought it came together super nicely. And the little tiny pink heart tumbler is finished. This one has a metal straw. This one didn't come with a plastic or a silicone straw, just this metal one. But I think it is super, super cute. I love the way it came out, and the hearts just go perfectly with it. So I have a new tumbler painted for another tumbler order. So if you guys remember the Lilo and Stitch tumbler I did with the pretty purples, so that was made for an old friend of mine's granddaughter. Well, her granddaughter took it to school, and someone stole it and dropped it on like concrete, and it cracked in some spots. So she asked me if I could do another one with different colors. So I said, sure. So this is going to be a Lilo and Tumbler, not just like the other one, but same name on the back, same picture and all that, but the outside is going to be different. So this, she had said orange and glitter, but then she said she wanted sand at the bottom like I did with that beach tumbler. So I said, oh, how about I do an orange swirl like the beach tumbler? Instead of blues and greens, I can do orange. And she said, oh yeah. And then I said, and I can incorporate glitter into it as well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing a swirl, orange swirl with glitters, and then sand at the bottom. And I think that will turn out really cute for Lilo and Stitch. Then I have this tumbler started. This is just white, and I'm going to do a wood grain with this. I'm making another pickle cup, but different. But I'm going to take my time with this one because I have to make pickles for the lids. I'm doing special lid toppers for these. And then I'm going to be doing a smaller one in the mini tumbler size, and I'm going to be doing pickleback cups, which I think are going to be really cute. So I'm making the big pickle mold and the small pickle mold, the big pickle mold for these cups and the small pickle mold for the pickleback cups. So I'm excited to see how those turn out. So then I started making pickles. So here's the small one for the pickleback cup, and here's the large one for the regular pickle cup. So I mixed 3 colors of alcohol inks in one and 4 colors in the lighter. So for this green right here, I did this green, a little bit of this green to make it opaque, some of this green to make it darker, and then for the lighter green, I mixed these two, actually. No, these two. Just 3 drops of these, 3 drops of these, actually, yeah, 3 of each, and then a bunch of white to make it lighter, and I think it's gonna turn out really cute. So I'm gonna make probably about maybe like 3 of these for the pickleback cup, and maybe like 4 or 5 of these for the regular pickle cup. Maybe 6. Who knows? It's gonna be like a barrel of pickles. So yeah, I need to make a bunch of these. All right, so I tried to experiment and I'm kind of worried. I am so worried with how this is gonna come out. So I tried to do this swirl, then I tried to add glitter, and I was doing this in like half dark. So I didn't notice how weird it looked. Like, oh my gosh. I hope this all comes together once this swirls a lot more. I may have to start over, we'll see. But I tried to do the swirls. The swirls look cute. Then I tried to add the glitter and I added oranges, which you can't really see in the alcohol inks. So I added some golds. And the golds just look dirty for some reason. So I'm really hoping that clears up. And then I was like, let's add some gold foils. So I tried to do that and it was hard to stick them down. And then they just kind of mixed with the alcohol ink. So I'm definitely gonna have to sand this, but I don't know. I may have to sand this down and start over. And then I tried to add some chunky like flower glitter. I don't know. I've got round 2 of pickles going. So here's the second batch. Here is how the first ones came out. I think they're really cute. And this is how this cup turned out. I'm definitely gonna sand this down in a lot of spots. I don't like it. Maybe start fresh. And with the leftover resin of the pickles, I just poured some more in these molds. And then I did demold these two, U and an X. And I think they turned out really cute. I just started over on a new tumbler and did a new base. So I just kind of alternated with white and the orange to kind of dilute it a little bit so that it's not as bright orange and in your face, so that the colors that I'm using show up a bit better when I do the swirl. I have a different plan set in motion to get the glitter in there. So I'm just gonna do the swirls, just the swirls to start with. That's it. Let it dry, then put another layer of epoxy with a little bit of like holographic glitter in it to give it the glitter effect, to make it a little bit glittery. And I'm gonna not use the chunky glitter, and I'm not gonna use the foils either. So I think this will look a lot cleaner. All right, take 2 on the orange swirl. This looks so much better. It's not even completely swirled yet. Like, as it tumbles, it's gonna swirl even more. But I think this looks gorgeous. And then once this is dried, I'm gonna put another layer of epoxy that has just a little bit of like holographic glitter in it, just to add a pop of glitter to this. But I think my problem was when I added the glitter to the other tumbler, I added it right over the wet color. And when it mixed with the color, it kind of like muddied it and made it look dirty. So, and I think the gold was maybe a bad choice to use on this. I am going to use gold in the sand, but yeah, I think the best for this part is just holographic glitter. And then I'm going to do later with that, the holographic glitter and the clear epoxy. And then after that layer, I'm going to put the sand on the bottom and then maybe add a couple starfish. And yeah, then just epoxy until it's smooth and then add the SVGs. I put together 2 more keychains. So here we have the sorting hat, and I did paint it with the top coat to make it shiny because it was extremely dull. I added gold, a gold keychain to match the gold. This one is a rose gold. Unfortunately, it's not the same yellow gold. But I added a brown tassel to match. And then this cute little feather, which reminded me like of a quill. And I was like, oh, that's going to go perfect. So yeah. And then I have this Outdoors and S'mores keychain, and I added a brown, and this is like a reddish brown, so it matches the red that's in the writing. And then a leaf, because, you know, outdoors, leaf. But yeah, I think they're really cute. Okay, so I added the next layer of epoxy, and if you can see, I added, it looks like holographic, but it was actually a tube of white glitter that I added some white glitter to the epoxy, but it had holographic glitter in it. So it made it super, super sparkly, which is adorable. I love it. I love how it came out. This looks much better, much cleaner than the last tumbler. I don't know what I was thinking, but this is so cute. So dumb butt me forgot to put paper down while putting the sand on, but I started sanding, like putting sand on it, and I added some starfish. Now this does need more than one layer because some of this is gonna fall off. So I'm gonna put paper under it when I like kind of like brush it off. I gotta do a couple layers on the sand for it to actually like cover everything and stay and stick. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's gonna look really cute. Then I demolded my second round of pickles. So I think I'm gonna do like 4 for the big tumbler and 3, maybe even 2 for the tiny tumbler. I think it's only gonna be 2 for the tiny tumbler. We'll see how it looks, but I think I might start on the lid of the tiny one tomorrow. So yeah. Then I have the third round of pickles started. And then leftover resin. Now I'm making some like just, I don't know, some pretty swirled green ones, I guess. Like I said, tons of clips. I did so much. I have been working really hard. And then I'm still going to be working really hard this week coming up on new orders. So be prepared for another epoxy video. I'm back. I'm back to work, back to my regular work. So expect epoxy videos hopefully every week. But like I said in the beginning of the video, if you want to see and purchase stuff that I have already made, my Poshmark link is in the description box down below. Or if you would like to custom order things, reach out to me. My email and Instagram are in the description box down below. Send me an email, send me a message on Instagram, and we'll talk details and prices and all that good stuff. But that is everything for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.